Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tournament 28 of Omega, particularly OMEGA³ Upper Limit. My name is Kalen Coldcloud. I will be your host for this evening, and for the first time in a very long while, the gang's all here! Donovan Lusher, Benny Kins, my co-hosts are back, and oh my god, Benny Kins is a person this time.
Yeah.
He has a model.
I came out of a cocoon.
Yeah, we are so back, folks. For the first time since the last era, we're all back together. Last week, though, Ryosuke Miyaoka, along with the 3 other people who got to stage 7, got absolutely cooked by the front half. Nobody got past Hell's Gate, 3 or 7.4. It was nuts. But you know what that means? The jackpot climbs even higher. $1,440,000. And it's gonna keep growing exponentially. Great. But yeah, I think it's time to kick this freaking thing off right now. Let me get the thing. There have been a few changes to the course because of course. But yeah, here we freaking go. Long story short, in the aftermath of OMEGA² a new universe was discovered. So, for this first stage, we go back to where it all began, or at least what's left of it. Stage 1 is Ruins of Arcadia. It consists of 7 obstacles. I forgot to freaking do it again. Okay, there we go. And it is a speed stage. A few adjustments, or one for this particular stage. First is Acceleration Path. The fairly new 1.1. I'm gonna try to find it. If I recall correctly, it is just an easier version of the ejector from Ultimate Beastmaster, from Super Ninja.
Something like that.
Rocket launcher inspired by the kids and mature kids. I spelled rocket wrong. Version of Monster Swing 2. Rocket holds attacks to prolonged preloaded swinging arms. It is from Proto Sasuke. Candy Cane Rush from Australian Ninja Warrior. Competitors ride an angled board with handholds down a slider track, then time their lache to a second angled board. A new obstacle, Rotating Bridge from A&W. A long plank with 3 center cutouts that freely spins on a center axis. The competitor must run across this plank, ideally by using the center footholds created by the cutouts. Kicking off the back half is Dipper Pendulum from Proto Sasuke. A mix of... let me find it. There we go. A mix of Big Dipper and Double Pendulum. Competitors ride a bar down a curved track and use their momentum to jump to a sandbag on a platform. Or not platform, a pendulum. I can't talk. Icarus Glider from Proto Sasuke as well. Competitors build up momentum on the start platform and jump to a ring, using their momentum to move the ring up to a slightly descending track, then timing their dismount to a balanced landing. Finally, of course, Alcatraz Escape from Muso. 3 walls. The first to go over, the second to go through with a tiny little gap near the top, and the third to go over with a metal bar near the top. Time limit, 75 seconds. Top 75 move on. 25 don't. 25 eliminations in this first stage. 18 chatters. 7 women. 5 debutantes. 100 athletes ready to reach, or attempt to reach, the upper limit. We're going to kick it off right now with the inventor, Brett Sims.
There we are.
Here we go. Gang's all here. Brett Sims, great first run, taking the lead. I say that. He's the only one up there. And he's got a new personal best! He's got a new personal best.
Odd start.
Finally! He's past.
This guy has 11 appearances, but never made it past the front half. Wow.
No, because I only count the runs from this particular era, so from Tournament 23 and onwards. Because it'd just be confusing if we had like 7.12 and it was from the first or second era. Which is weird. Right, as I kind of revamp that. Anyway, we haven't seen this dude in a minute. Viktor Wojcik. think this dude was number 15, Sasuke Prime at one point. Oh!
I think it's number 51. Yeah.
Oh, less than half a second. So close. Alex Romer. I believe this is his 4th appearance. Oh, Malik and we got a lot here. Alex Romer in his 4th appearance.
Jump.
Dipper Pendulum. Takes the first victim. Here we go. Jack Andrews. Former all-time progress record holder for chatters. Who will take second by a margin of a few seconds. So first of 18 chatters to run tonight. Ready next, though. Former last woman standing, believe it or not. The Shingo superfan Emily Montague. The only woman to become... The only chatter to become LWS. Dipper Pendulum takes another victim. First one is in stage 2. Yonosuna making his first attempt in OMEGA³. Ooh. New off. The new obstacle rotating bridge takes its first victim. Former... What? Sorry, I keep cutting you guys off. Former semi-finalist, Max Feinberg. That's the wrong window. That's not an integer. Wow! Wow! Feinberg, surprising absolutely no one takes first. Oh, if there's anyone who's gonna take that spot, it might be this man, Matthias Neurel. He doesn't. Wow. 1.4 seconds. All right. Benjamin Grams, he was absent last week. Ooh, gets in the top 5 out of 9. 25 eliminations. Not want to be in that bottom half, especially not in the bottom 25. Cheyenne Raya. Never mind. Oh, and their 10th appearance, too. Yes. Making their 20th appearance, Yuri Progden. Ooh, a save on acceleration.
2-0. Oh.
And he takes 7.
Imagine if he could take on an obstacle that he essentially made himself.
You're so right. Freaking, he takes second by a margin of 47 hundredths. Just under a half a second. Close. His 3rd appearance, his first since tournament 11. Wow. Nolan Deesh.
A whole new game now.
Oh, he saves the rocket launcher and he just times out on AE. Good enough for 7th out of 12.
Be proud of that.
Made his first appearance a few weeks ago. Gil Morantz.
Somehow.
Oh! Takes 3rd with a 6.74. Ooh, he takes 3rd by like a freaking 1/3 of a second. Funnily enough. Max Guda, trying to get back to the back half. Ooh, 5th place. Not bad. Save on AE as well. Oh my god, it's D-Render. Ah!
And there goes the render.
I mean, he's 11th out. Yeah, he's 11th out of 15. He's still in the bottom 5. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to get that. Sandro Scheibler. Never mind. That is a rough run from start to finish. There a save on rocket launcher and a fail on Dipper Pendulum. Again, it's gonna be tough to come back from that. He is in the bottom 5, which means D-Render is no longer in the bottom 5. Good job. Okay. Bray Vinica making his first appearance since tournament 18 and first in OMEGA³. And he's a victim of Dipper Pendulum. Oof. Riley Hume would love to get back to the back half. Oh, that fail on wall 2 cost him! Oh, no. Just in the top 10, but damn. Nearly had a clear.
So easy to just like whiff it.
Yeah, he whiffed on that second wall and that cost him. By 8/10. Just under 8/10. Charlie Ball, he was in the top 10, believe it or not. A few weeks ago. Tournament 26, I think. I'm being called. Hold on a second.
Oh shit, let me check if I put my phone
Yeah.
on silent. Hold on.
Okay.
I did not.
Jeffrey Ritchie running next. Oh, he is a victim of the new obstacle. I cannot pause the recording because this particular version of OBS is a dick.
I gaze into the abyss and I gaze back.
I gotta. I'm gonna do that while Eliza Browning runs next. Ooh, takes 7. Not too bad.
The mirror is zooms after just shaking. Listen, we're both jittery because we're just so damn excited to like both be commenting.
Yeah. Freaking be back in the same booth. Yanek. We haven't seen this dude in a few weeks. Ooh. A little bit of rust, I imagine. Right in the mitten. We have a 50-50 clear rate is what I was trying to say. He's an 8th out of 22. Okay, let's have it started. Jared Boyd, Mr. Burnout, would love to get back to the back half of the course. He easily takes first. Look at that.
Ooh, okay.
Wow. By a 1.5 seconds. That's crazy. Bob Reese running next. That's the wrong window again. Oh, Dipper Pendulum. Man, it's such a tough
expected.
course. Here we go. Oh my god. Benny Kins. And he. Oh!
I'll take it.
You know what? You know what? That's fine.
I'll take it.
You're just barely in the bottom 10, but I mean, we still got a lot of people left. He did round out the first quarter of the roster.
Yep.
One of the last additions to the roster, actually, because there were multiple duplicates, is this man. The son of the captain, Kaio Nagano. Never mind.
Oh.
Damn, he ain't gonna last very long. 26 out of... He's last. No, man. This man stepped out of his brother's shadow, both in Omega and recently on ANW. Luke Beckstrand. 7th out of 27. Might not be good enough to move on yet. Max Feinberg and Jared Boyd are guaranteed to move on. What?
Oh yeah, I would also like to note that Bill Moan's got a faster time than Luke Beckstrand.
Wait, he's in the top 5. I didn't even see that. Oh god. Jake McClintock running next. Good lord. Ooh, top 3. By 700 over Yuri Prokhin. Rent's no longer in the top 5. And that means Jake McClintock is now guaranteed to move on. Because he's out of the bottom 25. Josiah Papel. Oh no! The 3-time semifinalist. And the new obstacle is what takes him out. Man.
Well, a new old obstacle.
A new addition, of course. Hello. Oh.
Yeah.
Fabian Scheibner. In his 19th appearance.
Alright, go
rotating bridge takes another shatter out of it. So tough. Oh, former 4-time semifinalist Noah Munier. He's the new #1 ninja in the world, and he's called that for a reason. 1300s. The difference between second and first. Noah Munier is all the way at the top. Both the ninja stats and on the leaderboard. Joel Matley, meanwhile, was trying to get back to stage 2. He will not. Rocket launcher. That is
great.
making his second appearance. Lucas Shananian. Whoa! Wow, that's close. 3,500s. Good enough for 16th out of 33, right in the middle of the pack.
Yep.
Our first debutante for tonight, Megan Johnson, is out on the rocket launcher. Another co-host, Donovan Lusher. Finally back in the course. Rotating bridge. That's gonna be tough to come back from.
You know, that balance has become a bit of a lost discipline ninja recently.
Yeah, because we've had so much upper body stuff. Bar tack, ring tack, cliff tack. Crazy.
Gotta go back to the basics.
Sergei Devlyasov, another debutant. That's not an integer. Ooh, just outside of the top 10. 11th out of 36. I think that does make it just barely going to be good enough to move on, if not very close. It's like on the bubble. Shunsuke Nagasaki, somehow his third appearance, just timing out on AE. Damn. Again, you cannot take a single one of these obstacles for granted. They will come back to bite you.
Absolutely.
Wayne Jourdain, another debutant, fails on the first obstacle.
funny
See
to
what
say.
I mean? See what I mean?
Wait, I think that's our first acceleration path fail. I don't think we got it
Yeah.
in the last turn.
Yeah.
Well, there is going to be one. It was an inevitability.
Yeah, and it happened to be a debutant. That is not how you want to start your career on Omega.
Just pulled the Yuji's fall on his ass.
That's true. Another debutant in Lucy Jones. Ooh, she nearly clears. Hey. Host of Ninja Warrior Worldwide. Yes. Topaz Neo. A save on acceleration path, timing out on AE. 25th out of 40. Maybe good enough to clear, but I mean, we'll have to see. All we can really do at this point.
The last of it, acceleration. I mean, Alcatraz escape was the cutoff.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Luke, noticing something, that is a wrong flag, and I apologize in advance for any wrong flags or visual errors or mispronounced names you might see or hear throughout this broadcast. I feel the need to say that every time because shit like this happens.
Early human.
Lucas Human. Oh, just timing out. Middle of the pack, though. Might be good enough, might not. We'll have to wait and see. Kapoho, the ultraviolet ninja, has to beat Rocket Launcher for a new person to pass. Will she? Yes! She fails on Dipper Pendulum.
Wow.
Bottom end, not where you want to be, especially this early. Giovanni Ertel making his first run on Omega-3. Oh, by a quarter of a second! Timing out on AE, so close.
Oh yeah, I also like to note this is similar to his season 9 fail where he missed out on a buzzer by like I think 0.2 seconds.
Oh,
It was fun. I think I had that exact screenshot saved on my computer.
Giovanni
It is
Ertel.
tough.
Giovanni Ertel and close calls apparently go hand in hand right now. Another dude we also have in, I think we have actually. I swear we've seen this dude since.
Oh no, it's actually a woman. Yeah, we've seen her compete in
Yeah.
Omega 2. I don't know what.
Nicola Wolf. Oh, never mind. She's only made one appearance, and now with a fixed nameplate this time around, Nicola Wolf. Never mind.
Oh,
Very early exit.
Well,
yeah, I
going
was
from
about to
Omega
say
1 to
that
3
she
is a
needs-
big jump.
I was about to say that she reached the final obstacle in Stage 2 in Ninja Warrior Germany 9.
Oh, she's bested by the second obstacle in Omega.
We'll get to shine here. Tough break.
So tough. Leo Provo, another chatter, trying to get back to Stage 2. Oh! Wait, that was Wall 2. Never mind. Okay. Still.
It's still tough, nevertheless.
Yeah,
Still tough.
missing out on that third wall by 500s is not, it's not great.
Yeah.
Henry, ooh, we haven't seen this dude since Tournament 12, making his fourth appearance, building instructor Henry Lawrence. He's taken out by the new obstacle, nearly in the bottom 10. This dude missed out on the entirety of Omega 2, by the way. His last appearance was when Jay Lewis did a Jay Lewis.
In true J. Lewis fashion.
In a way that only Jay Lewis can. By the way, we're gonna see Jay Lewis again for the first time in ages. Soon, running, like in the back half of the roster. Meanwhile, Slajan Zurovic.
Stay tuned.
Finally a
Okay.
clear.
Yeah.
15th out of 18, though. Probably good enough to move on, I think.
Wait and see.
Yeah, 15th out of 48. Or 47. Yeah, I think that's good enough to move on. It might be close, though. Vadim Timonov making his second appearance. Ooh. Just outpaced by Zulovic. Close, though. Aiden Wood in his 5th appearance, trying to become clear number 20 tonight. He will not. Dipper Pendulum. Running up front half of the roster. Shatter. Jean-Lucas Schmidt. Never mind. Best debutant from last week. Davis White. Never mind.
Oh.
Double rocket launcher fail. True Becker. Can he break the rocket launcher fail streak? Yes, he can, but he fails on Icarus Glider. That's a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that Caleb Bergstrom failed Echo Spider last tournament.
Oh,
And
that's-
it is
Oh
really-
yeah.
Damn, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
We lost such heavy hitters so early on last week. It's crazy. Max Prinz. Oh, squeaks into stage 2, or to the end of the stage, with just over a second left. Running next. Whoa, Philip Goethe. You haven't seen this dude in a few weeks. Whoa, Candy King Rush.
That's our first fail this tournament.
Oh yeah, CCR. Running next though, the faux dragon, Hurricane Casillas. Oh, rotating rings. Damn
And
it,
he
shatters
just-
and balance.
I was about to say, because, like, he went out on lower body agility obstacle in his A&W experience.
Oh god, shatters and balance apparently equals undefined right now.
I mean, I feel it, dude, because I'm scared from life every time I do balance, dude. I'm
Oh,
fully
God.
convinced I'm gonna eat shit.
It's gonna be rough. Cody Benaway, meanwhile, he has a stage 5 clear under his belt. Gets into 12th. We're gonna start seeing eliminations relatively soon. Yoshiyuki Yamamoto trying to be one of them, or trying not to be one of them.
Right.
Sorry. Save on CCR and clear. 3rd place. Damn. By under just over half a second.
Makes all the difference.
Anyway, here's Jackson Erdos, former finalist. Wow, he takes first
Go figure, bro.
by over a second. Wow. Former #1 ninja in the world. I cannot recall where he currently is in. He's number 3 right now.
Oh, we got Alex here, so, and Ray, so, yeah.
Yes. Top 5 is Phil
Love to see it.
Folsom, Yusuke, Erdos, Obi, Jr. Running next is former Sasuke finalist Hitoshi Kano. Never mind, Candy Cane Rush. See on the thing. Kane can't do balance obstacles. Yep. Cat Daddy moving like a cat. He's still above Yusuke, that's all. Yusuke cannot catch a break on this stats. Hello? Hello?
I got like a full house during the first stage. That's not seen often.
Yeah. Billy Dixon, another chatter running next. Oh, by a few seconds, timing on a. We got to that 3rd wall though. Top 30.
Fine effort.
Good enough to move on. Luke Dillon though. Oh, 47th out of 61. Not good enough yet. Ladies and gentlemen, here come the Barn Burners. Isabella Folsom. Just in the top 20. Meanwhile, here comes the champ, Caleb Bergstrom. Top 10. 8th place. Definitely good enough to move on. We're gonna see another champ later on. Zach Stoles moving on. Ooh. I think the farthest he's gotten in Omega is stage 5, back when Omega 1 was top 20. Regardless, for Zach Stoles, decent. Kai Diol, a save on Dipper Pendulum. Top 15 clear. Nice. Tom Alberti, appearance number 16, top 7.
Okay.
Alright. Ooh, Flashland Ashland. I can't wait to see how this dude does. He takes first! Whoa!
There we go.
Who would have guessed? By 1300s! He's called Flashland Ashland for a reason.
That's what's up.
Anyway, here's Cohen Smith. Debutant. Oh, rotating bridge. These competitors can't seem to do freaking balance obstacles. Crazy. Asa Reynolds. And he fails it! He might not even move on. He's 50th out of 69.
And this has been around for like since the early 2000s, like all the way back in Kunoichi.
This is a classic A&W obstacle, actually. Speaking of classic A&W things, the Weatherman Joe Moravsky. Whoa, top 5. By 200s over Jared Boyd. Wow, that's close. Adam Burnett will the third time be the charm. Ooh, with just under 2 seconds left. Top 30, good enough to move on. The technician, Tyler Smith. And he takes first!
Oh!
By a third of a second over Herbert. Wow. Former LWS, it's Addy Herman. Never mind. Rocket launcher. So, either rocket launcher or the rotating bridge is going to be the killer of this stage. Well, now on the phone. Former last man standing a few weeks ago. He was one jump away from the final stage, found on that cross grip on Ho-Oh. It's Sam Folsom, who a save on Dipper Pendulum and gets into 17th. Papal Ninja, Sean Bryan. Proto Sasuke champion is out of it on the balance obstacle. He is a... Let me check. He is a multi-time... He's a 6-time last chatter standing. It's not going to happen tonight. Although 58th out of 70... Yeah, 58th out of 75 is not good enough.
Yeah.
He's going to need a miracle. And it may, for all we know, it may start with Nora Brown-John. Wayne Jourdain is eliminated. There's our first elimination. Megan Johnson on the bubble. We have lost a debutant, putting us down to 4. Megan Johnson on the bubble. Rama guaranteed to move on. Save on Dipper Pendulum from Nora Brown-John. Just in the top 10. James Sanella. I wonder where he is in the top 25. If he even is in the top 25. I think I saw him. Let me check. I don't think he is. He's number 20. Which is news to me. James Sanella, top 20 in the world. He takes second. Ooh. Where did this dude come from? James Sanella, in his 4th appearance, takes second by 1200s. He eliminates Megan Johnson, putting us down to 6 women remaining. Gianluca Schmidt, about to be out of it, may be eliminated by one Shuzo Uchimiya. Ooh, ah! Just a fail on Alcatraz escape, cost him the clear. And a save on rotating bridge, again with the balance obstacles.
Yeah.
Eliminates Schmidt, putting us down to 17 chatters. Kyle Nagano's on the bubble. Evan LaValle running next. Eliminates Nagano, puts Raya on the bubble with a 6.74 on the clock. Your Chatters champion running next is Ethan Gardulski. Save on Candy Cane Rush. Gets into the top 10, eliminates Raya, putting us down. A Chatter eliminates another Chatter, putting us down to 16. Davis White on the bubble. Member of Kaji Kochi Kaji, which I learned a few days ago, Hayate Kajihara, the speed star of Sasuke. The only man to surpass Jun Sato in terms of speed, in terms of recently. Eliminates Davis White, no problem. Save on AE, though, and on CCR. Puts Matley on the bubble.
Wasn't a pretty one, but he got it done.
Hmm?
It wasn't a pretty one, but he got it done.
Yeah, bit of a rough run at the end. Dantzler, though, eliminates Matley, puts Nicola Wolf on the bubble. Wolf, again, I apologize for any mispronounced names. Not great with them. Dantzler.
We're filthy Americans.
29th, just in the top 30 for Dantzler, good enough to move on. Eliminates Matley, puts Nicola Wolf on the bubble. James Burns, in his 4th appearance on Omega, with 500s left!
Oh!
Whoa! I don't know if that's even going to be good enough to move on. That's what sucks.
It will be good enough to move on. The
Okay.
QNT to move on is getting to dip a pendulum.
Oh. Oh, I was about to say, because he's 40th out of... Okay, never mind. There's 75 eliminations. What am I talking about? Nicola Wolf is out of it, putting us down to 5 women left. Addie Herman is on the bubble. As we move on to Evan White. And 35th place, good enough to eliminate Herman. Down to 4. Guta on the bubble. Keitaro Yamamoto finally got to stage 5 last week, and he's taken out by the balance obstacle. Might not be good enough. Eliminates Guta. Kondo's on the bubble. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time since Tournament 24, Jay Lachey Lewis is on the course. A save on rotating bridge because, of course. Gets in the top 6, eliminates Kondo, puts Lusher on the bubble. Damn. Jay Lewis, welcome back to Omega. Gavin Obi, meanwhile, 2-time last man standing. He easily takes first. I almost said last chatter standing. I know for a fact that Gavin Obi is not in the Ninja Masters Discord, which you should definitely check out, by the way, in the description. I keep forgetting to plug that. Diamond Lusher is unfortunately out of it. Jeffrey Ritchie is on the bubble. Down to 15 shatters. Gavin Obi, first place by... Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, by the way, is his time.
Yeah. 8 degree of separation.
That's awesome. Renee Castley. Never mind.
Wow.
This man's known for surprises, but even on his 20th appearance, he proves that he's also known for surprise fails. As unfortunate as it is. See, the World Cup is a prime example of this. Phil Folsom.
Never let that down.
Yeah, absolutely not. Phil Folsom. Last of the Folsoms to run tonight. 6th place. Save on rotating bridge. Again, with these balance obstacles. Jeffrey Ritchie's out of it. 14 shatters remain. Kane's on the bubble. Damn. Bray Vanica's guaranteed to move on now. Going into the 90s with Kane Lepsack. And he fails Super Pendulum. Good enough to move on. 59th out of 90. The worst he can get is 90. No, 69. Cohen Smith is on the bubble, and if I recall correctly, is he a debutant? I will check.
Yeah, he's a debutant.
Okay. So, because I usually try to make a list of all the debutants from each tournament. I forgot to do that this time. Kane Lepsack.
Okay, I might want to fix the little red lines on screen.
Oh, yep, sorry.
Okay.
Jalisa Himka running next. Did I already edit the... We're down to 14 chatters, correct?
I think so. Okay.
I will have to check later. It's either 14 or 15. Going into the top 10 from last week, starting with Jalisa Himka, your last woman standing. She's out on Rocket Launcher.
That is rough.
And that is one way to guarantee that we will have a new last woman standing. 3 women left.
Already.
Damn. Majaya Como, running next. 2-time semifinalist. 7th place. Good enough to eliminate Smith. And guaranteeing that there will be a woman on stage 2.
Hey. What I love about Miyaoka is that he's either like, you know, within like the first 10 runs or like the last 10 runs, there's like no in between.
He was number 1 a few weeks ago, or last week. He was number 1 recently, now he's number 92. Wait, he was number 1 last week.
There you go.
Snior Samyat, 4-time semifinalist. 13th place, eliminate, good enough to eliminate Shaibna. 13 chatters left. Luke Dillon on the level. We move on to, of all people, Jacob Arnstein. Save on Alcatraz escape. Good enough to eliminate Dillon. Put Sean Bryan on the bubble. He will have a new... Well, I want to talk about it. Ethan Gardilski is still the Chatters champion. Speaking of champions, here comes the prince, Yusuke Morimoto. 17th. Save on Icarus Glider. Eliminates Sean Bryan. One former Proto Sasuke champion eliminates another Proto Sasuke champion. Henry Lawrence on the bubble. Poe still guaranteed to move on. Another champ in the name of, or in the form of, sorry, Vance Walker. 7th place eliminates Lawrence. Suna's on the bubble.
Oh yeah, so we also got 4 runners left and 4 people who failed rotating bridge on the bubble.
Oh. Yona Shuna.
All they gotta do is just to beat rotating bridge and they move on.
That's fair.
And Emily wants to will move on.
Oh yeah, she's gonna move on to stage 2. Whoa, damn. First time in a while, I think. And the people who are going to be eliminated here seemingly are Yona Suna, Keitaro Yamamoto again, Josiah Pepel, and Asa Reynolds, all very heavy hitters.
Yeah.
First of which is about to be eliminated by Joseph Meissner.
But nothing's set in stone thus far.
Suna's out of it. Keitaro's on the bubble. He's gonna need a miracle at this point.
Yeah.
A triple
We've
choke.
seen miracles, just like last week of Yusuke.
That's fair. Kai Beckstrand, 5-time semifinalist in his 20th appearance, eliminates Keitaro Yamamoto, putting Pepel on the bubble. An ultimate runner of the night, former semifinalist, he did it last week, Hans Hertz. 25th place is good enough to eliminate Reynolds, or Pepel, sorry, and put former finalist Asa Reynolds on the bubble. And the man who may be out to make it so is Salaryman Sasuke finalist Ryosuke Miyaoka. Either him or Asa Reynolds is moving on to stage 2. Who is it gonna be? It's Reynolds! Miyaoka failed rocket launcher!
What'd I tell you?
The Salaryman is out of it on stage 1. Oh my days.
That's it?
I think this happened, something similar to this happened with Gavin Obi a few weeks ago when he was number 100. Oh my god. We lose our, again, we lose our number 1. The champion's curse is back!
Yup, the man renowned for his grip goes out on an obstacle designed for children.
Ah! Okay. We should be down to 14 chatters, 3 women, and 3 debutantes.
You miss it. Did Megan Johnson move on?
Yeah,
Megan
sure.
Johnson move on? She's one of the debutantes. Number 34.
No.
Okay, so it should be 2 women and 2 debutantes. The 2 debutantes are Lucy Jones and Sergey Davleyashov.
Okay.
Alright.
The
Thank you, Radio.
Vlashev's there. And Lucy Jones, you said it was?
Yeah, Lucy Jones? Yeah, she reached Alcatraz escape,
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah, she's moving on. Lucy Jones, Sergey Davlashov. Only 2 debutantes left. Lucy Jones and... What was it? Isabella Folsom or something? Oh, wow. We lost a lot of them. Yep, it was Isabella Folsom and Lucy Jones.
It's a tough field this time.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wait, we got Nora Brown John on.
Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, yeah, we do. So we're down to 3 women. All right. And in terms of chatters, Jack Andrews, never mind, we're up to 4 women because Emily Montague is back to stage 2.
How could we forget?
Jack Andrews, Emily Montague. D. Render is moving on. Venny's moving on. Yes! Topaz is moving on. Leo's moving on. Who else we got? Billy Dixon. Kai Diol. Joe Moravsky. And Ethan Gardiolski. I believe that puts us at 14. Andrews, Montague, D. Render, Venny, Topaz, Provo, Dixon, Diol, Moravsky, Gardiolski. Unless my counting's wrong, that's 10. Or unless I missed something. I think we're gonna put it at 10. Maybe wrong, but we'll have to see.
Automate all this. One day, it'll like automate all this.
Yeah, we're gonna. 40-minute stage 1 is crazy. Stage 2 coming up right now. Let me do that really quick. And getting the intros up. Yeah, we are down to 4 women, 2 debutantes, and 10 chatters. As we move on to stage 2.
Nice even numbers.
Running first is Brett Sims, who's number 1. And intros ready. Here we go. Oops. There we go. Long story short, nope. In this parallel universe, there are certain places that are similar but not identical to ones we remember, including, of course, a revamp of certain tests of the brains. Stage 2 is Manjo Maze Mark II. Started reading the wrong intro for a bit. It consists of 7 obstacles and is a stamina and mental stage. I'm assuming this would count as a hybrid. Obstacle 1 is Glass Maze. Self-explanatory. You feel your way through a glass maze. First at the crossroads. Rope Labyrinth. The easier version from A&W, where the rope is on a zip line, making it significantly easier to traverse through. Or Alphabet Parlay. What is 3 after C? The F. That's essentially what that is. Then you must run 0.2 miles to the next split decision. Pull Maze from Sasuke, self-explanatory, or Tactical Parlay, a 2-digit subtraction equation. Then another 0.2 miles you must run to Hawkeye Road. Remember the Hawkeye from Viking? Now there's 3 of them with progressively larger cylinders and a rope climb after each consecutive Hawkeye. Another 0.2 miles you must run to the last of the split decisions, Peg Maze from Cunningham's Cookout Classic, or Memory Tower from Ninja Warrior France. Power Tower, but with booby traps. You gotta memorize where the booby traps are, or risk getting DQ'd, and that would suck. And finally, no more running. You just gotta go to the Spider Maze, which, if I recall correctly, is a jumping spider with a short spider climb to a spider drop, then a short zigzag maze climb. Finally, you must open 2 heavy doors reminiscent of the spider trap. Finally, Zagreus. You're on a conveyor belt. There are 8 gates in front of you. For each one, you must solve a 2-digit addition or subtraction equation. If somehow you reach the buzzer within 434 seconds, you will win $50,000. Time limit, as I already mentioned, is 4 to 34 seconds. 20 eliminations. Top 55 move on. Bottom 20 don't. 10 chatters, 4 women and 2 debutantes. Got the symbols mixed up. Time to kick off stage 2 with, once again, the inventor, Brett Sims. Oh, gate 5. Nothing to scoff at. Very early on. Let me get the clear music open just in case. Because it always happens, you know?
Never say never.
Brett Sims. Decent run so far. Victor Wojcik running next. One of the sole reps of Poland tonight. Stopped by the Memory Tower. which is from a European version of the course. Being a European, you think he would do well on that. Alex Rama. Stopped by Gate 2 Pythagoras. Good enough for second. And a save on the spider to drop as well. Oof. Jack Andrews. Oh, Hawkeye Road.
Rough.
That is rough. Oh, wait. She got back to, wait. She got to stage 2, technically 2 appearances in a row. Because her last appearance was in Tournament 23. She got to stage 2 and was stopped by Mazer Tactical Party.
Oh.
Nevertheless, the Shingo superfan Emily Montague.
We love consistency.
Oh! Oh! She times out the peg maze! Her new personal best is 2.5. Yes! Anyway, here's Max Feinberg. Oh, he stopped on pole maze. Wait a minute. 2.3.
Now we're gonna end up.
Damn. Oh my god. If anyone's might clear it, if anyone has a chance to clear it, if everyone has a good chance to clear it, this man, T.S. Noirel. Oh, the spider maze though. Stopped by the spider, or saved on the spider drop and stopped by the zigzag climb. He saves on Hawkeye Road as well. Benjamin Graham's running next. Spider maze again, so tough. It is from Muso, so it is to be expected. Yuri Prokton, in his 20th appearance. Maybe? Oh, Gate 6! Gate 6, definitely good enough for first place.
It's all gas, no brakes.
Nolan Deesh. Oh, Spider Maze again. It's so tough. And I forgot to mention the killer of this stage, of stage 1, was A. Rotating bridge by 1. Rocket launch. Oh my god, it was so close. AE had 13, RB had 12, rocket launcher had 11. That's crazy. Anyway, here's Gil Morantz, somehow only making a second appearance. Oh my god, wow. What?
Gil came to play.
5, 6. The run to Gate 8. Damn. Freaking Gil Morantz is kicking ass right now. Definitely got a new personal best. He might even move on the stage. He's definitely moving on the stage. What am I talking about?
Right.
Max Gunna, in his 19th appearance. Oh, he gets far. The run to Gate 6. 0.09 by the time he beat Gate 5. And oh my god, it's D-Render. Oh, wait. Oh, is that a new personal best? Yes, by 1 obstacle. Pegme.
Nice.
Sandro Scheibler, meanwhile, is trying to get to the back half again. Spider Walk stops him in his tracks, though. 8th out of 16. Only 20 eliminations. Might be good enough. You never know. Phoenica. First attempt on OMEGA³, stopped by the zigzag climb. Riley Hume. Gate 2 of Pythagoras. Not too bad. He is in the top 5. Charlie Ball. Meanwhile.
No
zigzag climb. Wait, what were you going to say?
He's no G.
Yeah. Elijah Browning. He's gotten so close to becoming a semifinalist on multiple occasions. But Hawkeye Road. Rough run on that. Ol Yannick. Former semifinalist, believe it or not. Stopped on Gate 2 of Pythagoras. Here's number 14. Mr. Burnout. Shara Boyd. We have to get to the second half of the course. For the second week in a row. And what the hell gate is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The run to Gate 7. Oh boy. We may be getting a clear tonight. It's gonna come out of nowhere, I think. Well, it always does, but come on.
It's gonna catch us off guard for sure.
Bob Reese is not gonna be it. Saving on Alphabet Parlay. Stopped on the last of the Hawkeyes. Come on, Bennykins! Oh! Spider Walk!
Well, yeah, that checks out. That tracks.
You're 15th out of 22. It's gonna be close. Cut off so far. 20 eliminations. I think. No, not yet. Because we can't guarantee anything. Because there's 20 eliminations.
Yeah.
There's only been like 22 runners so far.
Right.
Luke Beckstrand. He also fails. Wait. He just passed where you were. Just barely low. It was close. Jake, that's the wrong number. Jake McClintock. Ooh, gate 6. That is really good. Save on gate 4 as well. 4-time semifinalist, #1 ninja in the world at the moment, Noah Munier. Who he fails on the zigzag climb. Everyone's failing Spider-Man, to be fair. Lucas Shanamian. Oh, hold on. Save on the jump on the spider maze. 10-second penalty on gate 2 and times out. Just manages to make it to the run to gate 3, I think. Sergei Devlyasov, one of the only 2 debutants left. Had to make sure. Him and gate 3 of Pythagoras. Definitely good enough. Him and Lucy Jones. One of these 2 is going to be your best debutant. It will be number 51 next week. Shunsuke Nagasaki can get past the first quarter of the course. Spider Maze. Lucy Jones. In order to surpass Devlyasov, she's got to get past gate 3 of Pythagoras. Can she? No, Hawkeye Road. And if she is eliminated, then Devlyasov will be your best debutant for this week. Topaz Neo trying to make progress to become your Chatter's champion. In order to have a chance at that, he's got to pass Manjo Maze. Hawkeye Road, though, not making it very likely. And Venny, I don't think you were in the bottom 5.
Nah.
You did better than Topaz. And we'll have to see, though. Making his 5th appearance, Lucas Human. Pole Maze!
Oof.
Rare slip up on 2.3 for the Ninja Coach. His 5th appearance, damn. Ultraviolet Ninja, definitely with a new personal best in this era. Violet Capoo is stopped by Hawkeye Road. So tough. Giovanni Ertel. Never attempted anything like Manjo Maze. Timed out on gate 6. Oh boy.
Great effort.
Insane effort. Getting him into the top 5. By a few seconds over Yuri Prokin.
I missed that.
It was close though, by a few seconds.
Yeah.
Leo Probo. Stopped by Hawkeye Road. Cannot catch a break on Manjo Maze. His personal best is Spider Maze. There's a few obstacles short of that for the moment. Maybe gonna... probably not. We'll have to see though. Slajan Zulovic. Spider Maze. Rough go on it. Save on the jump, but fail on the spider walk. And again, this course, there's already little room for error as is, but as you go further into the course, it starts to dwindle until your margin of error just becomes non-existent by the end.
Right, just do or die.
It is the fight for the upper limit, so it is to be expected. Simonov. Hawkeye Road as well. Aiden Wood, will the 5th time be the charm for the American? Nope. Hawkeye Road stops another. True Becker, Omega's inaugural semifinalist.
We will always remind you he's the first
Pegmaze.
semifinalist. We're obligated to.
Well, I mean, we gotta start somewhere. There's always the first. Pegmaze might not be the first fail on that obstacle tonight. 2.5. Not too bad, though. 24th out of 50. Yep, he's good enough. Max Briggs. He's got a new personal best, and it's Pythagoras. Gate 3, enough to move on. Cody Benaway, though. Ooh, Spider Maze. The ace of the Black Tigers, Yoshiyuki Yamamoto. Oh no!
Damn.
That 10-second penalty on Gate 7 seriously cost him.
Like you said, there's little to no room for errors, do or die.
So tough. And I say that even though these first few stages are not meant to be clear. But still, no room for error. Jackson and Aeronos know that all too well. These are only finalists from this era. Gate 8! He gets even farther!
Jesus.
And somehow that puts him in second. Okay. Jackson Aeronos definitely has the lead, I think. Billy Dixon. Ooh. Again, another competitor stopped by the Cunningham's Cookout Classic obstacle.
Fully blame Alex for his fail there.
Well, I mean, he's here, so. I'm not gonna blame him for it. It's freaking. Fortunately, it is what it is. Billy Dixon is taken out by the Pegmays. Here come the Folsoms. Isabella first. Gate 5.
Oh.
After a 10-second penalty on Gate 1. Save on the Spider Trap segment of the Spider Maze. Baby Bergie, Caleb Bergstrom. Oh, he times out on the run to Gate 5. For save on the Hawkeye Road. Zach Stoles. Ooh, a 10-second penalty on Gate 2 cost him whatever was left of his time. Kai Diol running next. Another Chatter. Gate 5.
Nice.
Very impressive for a Chatter out of that.
That guy.
He's just him. Tom Alberti running next. Also, Gate 5 of
Check twin nuts right now, buddy.
Flashland Ashland. Oh, Hawkeye Road. Again, you cannot count a single one of these obstacles out. You can't count one of these competitors out for that one.
Very true.
Very strong. Asa Reynolds, for example, former finalist. Oh, Gate 6.
Oh.
That's all right. That's really good.
Yeah.
Weatherman, trying to get back to the back. Sorry. What the Weatherman? Joe can't catch a break on another body stage. Morovsky.
True.
Speaking of other body stuff, he's also stopped by the Pegmays.
Case in point.
Damn. Adam Burnett trying to get a new personal best to be the first time in a few weeks he'd have to beat Hawkeye Road. Will he? Yes! But he's stopped by the next few obstacles.
Drugs is progress.
A new personal best is a new personal best. Technician, 3-time finalist, Tyler Smith. Oh, yes! Tyler Smith is our first clear!
Wow.
And this is why I preemptively opened the freaking clear music. Tyler Smith does it again! He's 50 grand richer! He is beat Man Jermaine Mark II. Holy crap.
Very like a season of night.
He may have multiple clears for all we know. Because we still got a lot of heavy hitters left. Tyler Smith, 3-time finalist, 5-time semifinalist. His 19th appearance. I guess it is to be expected. Sam Folsom. Ring next. Ooh, Gate 4. Top 20. We are 54 runs in. We're going to see eliminations in a few
I
seconds.
say, Max Feinberg solo is surreal to see.
Oh god, he's last. I didn't even see that.
Right?
Jesus. Nora Brown John reigning next. Oh, Hawkeye Road. And she's not in the bottom 5. Oh, because she failed 2.4.
Yeah.
We're going to see our first elimination, and it may be Max Feinberg. Or for all we know, it could be this man, James Sanella. It will not.
It's going deep.
I think it's to Pythagoras, nearly getting into the top 20. 10-second penalty on gate 1, but it is good enough to eliminate Feinberg. Lucas Human is on the bubble. Lucy Jones is in the bottom 5. So, I forgot his name, but the Russian debutant, he will be your best debutant this week.
Sergey Devlayashov.
There
you go.
Sutsu Uchimiya reigning next. Never mind, he's out of it. Ray Vinica was already guaranteed to move on. Uchimiya will not. Somebody's happy. LaValle running next. Vinny, you're moving on!
Yes!
Yes! Unfortunately, it was at the expense of Shutsu Uchimiya. But my god, you're going to stage 3.
Wow.
Yes! Pullman's out of it. Leo Provo on the bubble. Ethan Gardilski running next. 50. Oh, we may have a new Chatters champion. Good enough to eliminate Provo, though. Bring us down to single-digit Chatters. 9 left. Topaz on the bubble. Hayate Kajihara is... Yes, he is. Member of Kajiko Takazi, Hayate Kajihara. Ooh, oh, the speedster is stopped by gate 7. But it is unfortunately good enough to eliminate Topaz Neo. But stage 2 is still very good for a chatter. And
true.
But it's down to 8 chatters. Lucy Jones is on the bubble. Shunsuke Nagasaki is guaranteed to move on as we move on to Xavier Dantzler. Never mind. He is stopped by Hawkeye Road. Eliminates Lucy Jones. Sergey Devlayasov will be your best debutant this week. I'm gonna have to look how to spell his name. Hold on 1 second. Don't mind the freaking Devlayasov. Okay. Alright.
Sorry for briefly transmogrifying into a Discord chat.
A dark gray square. There we go.
There you go.
I fixed it. Devlayasov is your best debutant. There we go. James Burns running next. Trying to get a new person the best. In order to do so, he's got to beat Hawkeye Road. And yes, he can. He's stopped by Pythagoras. 27th out of, I don't know, actually. Bob Reese is out of it. Simonov on the bubble. Moravsky's guaranteed to move on.
Nice.
He would love to get back to the back half of the course tonight. Evan White running next. Oh, gate 7!
Damn.
Eliminates Timonov. Puts Kapoho on the bubble. Things are not looking good for her because here comes Jay Lewis. Stopped by the spider maze. Probably good enough. Yeah, definitely good enough. First off, good enough to eliminate Kapoho. But it's down to 3.
Raven's here gone this soon. She would have killed it on the upper body portion.
Oh god, absolutely. Dantzler's on the bubble though. And again, things are not looking good for him because here comes Gavin Obi. Oh no! A 10-second penalty on gate 7 and a save on gate 5. That cost him.
Very costly, but it's gonna eliminate X.
Good enough for second though. He absolutely could have cleared. Gardilski's on the bubble. We're gonna have a new Chatters champion for sure. Phil Folsom running next. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Hawkeye Road. Yeah, Becker's guaranteed to move on. Gardilski is in the... No, he's not, but he's about to be in the bottom 5. I think. Yeah, he's about to be. Eliminates eliminates Gardowski. 7 chatters left. This early is crazy.
Yeah.
Andrews is on the bubble. We're about to be down to 6.
Crazy.
Kane Lebsack.
It's a tough field this time around.
Oh, eliminates Andrews. Norbound John's on the bubble. 6 chatters left. Aaron Giacomo going into what's left of the top 10. Giacomo! Oh, 10-second penalty on gate 3. Eliminates Norbound John. 2 women remain.
Cutthroat, man. It's cutthroat.
So tough. Senor Samyang in his 25th appearance. People who could say they've been here 25 times are few and far between. Save on the spider walks. Failed on the zigzag corner. Eliminates Aiden Wood. Ashwin Herbert on the bubble. Jacob Arnstein running next. Oh, gate 7! Very impressive. Herbert's out of it. Browning's on the bubble. Yusuke Morimoto running next. And, 10-second penalty on gate 6. Eliminates Browning, puts Phil Folsom on the bubble.
Wow.
We're going to lose a barn burner this early.
Things are shaking up.
Texas Ninja next. Vance Walker. Whoa! A save on gate 5 and a 10-second penalty on gate 6. Good enough for 4th, though. Good enough to eliminate Phil Folsom and put Emily Montague on the bubble.
Oh.
She was so... Actually, wait. There's only 2 women left, and she's one of them. She was 1 competitor shy of being a 2-time last woman standing.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Damn. That's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Truebecker's guaranteed to move on. Joseph Meister running next. Montague's out of it. And I cannot recall for the life of me who the other woman who's left is.
Norbound John?
Nora Brown John, really? So,
I don't know.
if she's...
Just
whoever it
saying.
is going to be your last woman standing, unless there's more.
Yeah.
There's more. Dixon's on the bubble.
Damn.
Next is Kai Beckstrand. If you got to eliminate Dixon, he dies. Oh, D-Render! 5 chatters left. D-Render's on the bubble. 1 runner to go, and it's Hans Hertz. D-Render's out of it. Hans Hertz gets to gate 7. Wow.
Impressive.
And look at that. Let's see it.
See the damage.
Danny Kins is moving on. Finally getting to stage 3.
Sheer miracle.
Yeah. Kai Diol. And is that
Well
seriously
deserved.
it? That cannot be it. Come on. Is it really? It can't be 2 chatters. Benny Kins. No way. No way. Oh, no. Kai Diol.
Yeah, right.
Joe Moravsky. And that's it. 3 chatters left. Vanny, you were in the top 3 chatters this week. You can say that.
He's a soldier. He's a trooper.
Oh, how are you with upper body stages?
I don't know. Fucking ask Alex.
That is a fair response. How many women? Probably 1. And surprise, surprise, is Isabella Folsom. Meaning, for the 3rd time, she is your new women's champion. Woo! How much farther can she possibly go? There's only 2 barn burners left because Phil Folsom's out of it. Just Sam and Isabella. Debutante, just to Vladisov. We have our best debutante. We have our best. We have our top 3 chatters. We have our women's champion. But now we go into stage 3. We're a quarter of the way. Vanny, you're a quarter of the way through the course.
Hey, no, that's insane.
And we're not even at the really hard part yet. That comes later.
Yeah.
But yeah, stage 3 coming up right now. We're an hour and 10 minutes into this broadcast. Jesus
Insane.
Christ. I gotta pick
need
up
to
the
take
pace! Ah!
I need to take a mean piss. I'm sorry for killing the pace right now, but
No, you're good. You're good.
down so much water. All right, be right back.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the intro in that case. Alright, there we go. Oops. Stage 3 intro. There we go. This world, like any other, has its landmarks. It has its highs, and it has its lows. But this particular place is the highest peak, or rather, peaks, of them all. Stage 3 is Mount Borealis and Mount Betelgeuse. The official name is Twin Peaks. Mount Borealis consists of 9 obstacles since it was beaten last week. First is the Devil Steps from Sasuke. Y'all know it, y'all love it. Window hang. From A&W. 5 frames with only a thin hand wedge on each side. And by the way, these stages are burnout gauntlets, no rest points whatsoever. Arrow jumps is next. From Proto Sasuke, a series of overhead, slightly sloped boards that feathers will shimmy across endless shade between. Next is Donkey Teeth, a series of book holds in a semicircular configuration, if I recall correctly. 6 book holds placed in a semicircle as if they were teeth extended from a jaw. It's rated as a 9. It's very high. Next is Cornice Alley from Super Ninja. 2 suspended square prisms, then 4 ascending cliff ledges at various angles. Back half starts with flying S-grabs from Sasuke Nitro. Similar to the first half of Fallout, competitors would use the switch grips, one hand on one side, one hand on the other side of a blockade, to make 7-foot laches. Then, of course, the Heartbreaker. 3 vertical... I'm all the way up there. Why am I all the way up there? 3 vertical boards, 2 horizontal boards, that, and a 2.2 meter jump at the end. New addition is the Monstro Climb, straight out of Gauntlet. We saw it in Niflheim in OMEGA³. A series of crazy cliffhanger-style jumps of varying length across 2-inch thick ledges. And finally, cap the stage off is Articuno, a buffed version of the ice picks. The athlete places nunchucks with hooks in a series of small rings of varying heights and distances. But that's just one course. If you recall, there's 2 of them, Mount Betelgeuse. New additions in Ring Turn and the Cubes, the former of which is 2 large rings that must be turned until their notch reaches the top, allowing the competitor to swing to the next ring. It is rated as a 3 and is invented by Kevin Brecky. The Cubes from A&W invented... Ooh, this one's fun. Invented by Grace Quagliata. The series of cubes reminiscent of 2x2 Rubik's Cubes. Each cube has 1 layer that spins on a different axis, and the athlete must spin that layer to match up the handholds, which allows them to lache to the next cube. Wingnut Alley EX from Muso is 5 wingnuts with direction changes and mid-air rotations. Capping off the front half of this course is I just said that. Nail Clipper. Hanging cylinders with fixed ledges that the competitor uses to rotate and lock them into place, allowing them to progress between cylinders, invented by Calvin Boyce and used on A&W. Another new obstacle in Beetle Swarm. We Elite female version. Competitors swing across the handle of 3 beetle-shaped boards. The first is already freely swinging, but the second and third start horizontal, requiring the athlete to reach over to the handle on the other side so they can freely swing. Monstro Inverter. Across the Monstro Climb and the Inverter, competitors will shay across 4 spinning boards with cliffhanger ledges, rotating the board across it before lashaying to the next board. Finally, Moltres, a buffed version of Angry Birds. Top 40 move on. Bottom 15 are out. 10 eliminations this time around as we get into the second quarter of the stage, starting with Twin Peaks, Mount Borealis, Mount Beetlejuice. Will anyone clear this? Whoever does clear Mount Borealis wins $90,000. Whoever clears Mount Beetlejuice wins $80,000 because it's 8 obstacles on Mount Beetlejuice, 9 on Mount Borealis. Yeah, it's time to kick this thing off. The inventor, Brett Sims. Going for Mount Borealis. And he's stopped by the flying S-Grabs. Next. Nope, that's number 2. Viktor Wojcik. Ready next? Let's see what he chooses. Ooh, Mount Beetlejuice.
Ooh.
Bested by the ring turn. Alex Romer has been past this point before. Let me put it at 123, actually. Romer. Mount Beetlejuice. Nail Clipper. Good enough for...
Good enough for bragging rights.
I forgot to mention TikTok Clock's description. TikTok Clock is essentially a buff version of Crazy Clocks, if I recall correctly, with a few extra things. Nail Clipper stops Alex Romer. Running next is Matthias Neurel. Mount Borealis. What the hell am I talking about? Stopped by the arrow jumps, though. Benjamin Graham's 15 eliminations, as I mentioned earlier, in this particular stage. Graham's taking on Mount Borealis. Stopped by the arrow jumps. Goes into 4th out of 5. Not where you want to be at the moment. Yuri Prokinin. Right next. Mount Beetlejuice. Nope, that's Mount Borealis. Cornus Alley. Nolan Deesh.
How good? Super Ninja.
Hmm?
You went on the one obstacle from Super Ninja.
That's fair. Yeah. Nolan Deesh taking on Mount. I keep getting saying it's the wrong mountain. It's Mount Borealis. I see Window Hang, and for some reason I think Wingnut Alley. No. Stopped by Donkey Teeth. Understandable, is very difficult. Gil Morant, who was absent last week. He has a new personal best for sure. Mount Beetlejuice, though. Oh my god! Monster Inverter!
Oh, okay.
Of all people, Gil Morant! Wow. First person get to 3.7. Max Gunna running next. Mount Beetlejuice. And he doesn't... Oh, he gets even farther. He passes Morant by 2 movements.
All I can say is damn.
Oh my god. These rosters are stacked. That's what happens when you do a weighted random in the qualifying things. Sandro Scheibler, meanwhile, trying to get back to the back half of the course, going for Mount Borealis and stopped by the arrow jumps. Oof. Brave Unica. I think this is just straight up the wrong BGM, actually. Let me do the other one.
Chloe Dreams.
That's an advertisement. Please stop. And buffers. I love when I try to skip an ad, and then when I skip an ad, the video just buffers, so I have to refresh.
Perfectly encapsulate like the current like online surfing experience.
Damn. That too real. Brave Utica Going for Mount Borealis. Flying S-grabs. Very impressive. From only his third appearance and his first attempt on this course in general. Riley Hume running next. Now Beetlejuice. Oh! Monster Inverter. Wow!
Nice.
Riley Hume. He would actually be in second behind Morantz. By a margin of 1. Or 1 movement. Oh, Charlie Ball. Mount Beetlejuice again. Again, Monster Inverter. I didn't forget to add rest points, did I? No, I didn't.
You did.
There are no rest points. Okay. I just had to confirm. Because I'm noticing there's... Because I don't want to pull Tournament 22 again.
That was something.
9 clears on Mount Bitter Cold is nuts. And the only reason that's the case is because I forgot to add a rest point between 3.7 and 3.8. That's the only reason. Yeah, that's completely on me. Olyanek running next. Never mind. Ooh. Devil Steps. Ooh. And easily puts himself into last. Oh, you think this dude would do well on this stage? Mr. Burnout, Zara Boy. Mount Borealis. Ooh, flying S-grabs. He had a lot of stamina left, actually.
Just whiffed it, I guess.
Yeah. Moment of truth, dude. Come on. Mannykins on stage 3 for the first time in his career. Oh, Mount Beetlejuice. Oh, stopped by the Wingnut Alley EX.
Oh, no,
No,
that
he's
definitely
in the
checks out.
What? I mean, you got there, and that's what matters.
Right.
Luke Beckstrand. Stopped by the arrow jumps. This course is just... It seems impossible. It's not, but it seems impossible. Jake McClintock. Ooh, oh! Got to near the back half. Cornice Alley. 4th ledge. Lost repel already, damn. No immune.
I know, right?
To lose these heavy hitters this early on. I mean, it's bound to happen when the roster is stacked as it is. No immune. Yeah. Stopped by Cornice Alley. Lucas Shanamian. Mount Beetlejuice. Nail Clipper. Your last debutant tonight, Sergey Devlayasov. Mount Beetlejuice. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Monster Inverter.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, my God. One of the best runs from a debutant so far.
Yeah.
Anybody got stats on this dude? Where did he come from?
He's like a Super Ninja guy. He's a 2-time grand finalist.
Ooh.
He's also a rock climber too, which helps his stats.
Oh my.
Yeah, I think that helped.
That's definitely gonna help him if he gets to the back half of the course. Oh my.
How are you guys? Both archetypes?
I don't know. But I think so. Let me.
Yeah. Well, we do that.
Oh wait, oh no, you're either a ninja or a climber. You can't be both, but he can have good rock climbing stats.
Okay. Oh yeah, right. I forgot how that's
Okay.
coded. Tee.
Yeah. If he gets to the back half, he's gonna do really well in the asteroid belt.
Right.
Because it is a rock climbing stage. It should be right in his element. Shunsuke Nagasaki, meanwhile, better with trampolines. Cornice Alley.
Ooh, pardon me.
Bless you. Unfortunately for Nagasaki, no trampolines involved in the Cornice Alley. Or in this stage, or either one of these stages. Giovanni... I forgot to change the freaking thing to Mount Borealis! Yeah! Giovanni Ertel. Mount Borealis arrow jumps. Alright, we just need around 13 people to fail in the first two obstacles.
I mean, listen, dude, listen. I believe in miracles. Unlike a lot of you heathens.
Julebik. Oh, there we go.
What I tell you, man? What I tell you?
Arrow jumps. Julebik. Ah, he did reach 3.3. Shrew Becker.
Oh god,
Oh, Mount Beetlejuice. TikTok clock. Max Prin is still in it. Third time's the charm for sure. He's on to stage 3 for the first time in his career. Owly Fair on Mount Beetlejuice. Ooh, okay. TikTok clock. 3.5. Cody Benaway. Mount Borealis stopped by Cornice Alley. Yoshiyuki Yamamoto. Mount Beetlejuice.
Right? Oh.
Monster Inverter! By
Got deep.
under a second. I think just over a second, actually. Faster than Max Gunn. Oh my god. If this man clears it, I'm gonna lose it. Jackson Airdock. Oh my god. Oh my god! Monster Climb! Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god. He ran out of stamina. On the new obstacle of Mount Borealis. He stopped by the Monster Climb. It took 8 obstacles consecutively to stop this man.
Yeah.
It's like pre-nerf Jay Lewis all over again. I don't know if you can really replicate pre-nerf Jay Lewis, but you can get damn close, and that's what Airdos just did. Meanwhile, here come the Folsoms, or at least what's left of them. Isabella Folsom stopped by Cornice Alley on Mount Borealis. The champ is here. Caleb Bergstrom. Never mind!
Doesn't even get past the first window hang.
Speaking of pre-nerf Jay Lewis.
This is like the antithesis of pre-nerf Jay Lewis. Pre-nerf Jay Lewis would have cleared this.
Choking.
Oh wait, yeah.
Hey, I
You're
always
right.
get to say you did better than Caleb Bergstrom.
Oh yeah, you're right. Wait,
Oh,
yeah, you were above him on the bottom 5. Look. Oh my god. Of all the people it could have been at the expense of, unfortunately, it had to be our champion. Oh my
I'm right
god.
there with to the reigning champ. Love to see it.
Reigning, defending, undisputed window hang.
Yup.
Zach Stoles. Mount Beetlejuice. Oh!
Oh.
Monster Inverter! Whoa! Wow, Zach Stoles. And that's only good enough for 5th. You tell me that was only good enough for 5th? Jesus. Somebody clear this. Kai, give me an excuse to buff this next week. Kai Diol. Mount Beetlejuice again. No way. Okay, no, Clipper. If Kai Diol is the one to clear this.
Nah, I believe it.
Oh my god. One of the stronger chatters we've had. Tom Alberti, meanwhile, not a chatter, but still very strong.
Absolutely.
Oh! Heartbreaker on Mount Borealis.
And it shows.
Oh, god.
It shows.
We are 34 runs in. We're going to start seeing eliminations. Asa Reynolds. Trying not to be one of them. This is where his nickname starts to come into play. Asa Lashesa. Mount Borealis. Oh my god. Monster Climb again.
Holy.
Second by 5 seconds. That's crazy. Weatherman. Joe Moravsky. That's the wrong window. Moravsky. Mount Beetlejuice. Oh! Oh! Moravsky clears! Moravsky! I saw that, right? Moravsky clears! He wins $80,000! And Mount Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Of all
I
people,
can't-
Joe freaking Moravsky.
I can't formulate a sentence. I can't even formulate a sentence.
Oh my god.
I'm still got it.
He finally beat... Dude! You know what this means? He finally beat an upper body stage! For the first time in his Omega career!
Right.
And it's the one that wasn't even meant to be beatable!
Right.
Ryosuke wins $80,000, and because of him, Mount Beetlejuice is getting buffed next week.
Holy.
Oh, meanwhile, 1 for 36. We're gonna see elimination soon. Adam Burnett gonna try to... How the hell you respond to that? Oh my god. Monster win for...
Scary.
He gets the 3.7, and that's only good enough for 7th. Not even 11th. What does that say? Yeah, 11th. Oh my god. Of all people to clear this stage, Joe freaking Moravsky. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
Then we can say a chatter clear this stage.
Yeah, we can.
Join the freaking Ninja Masters Discord server in the description. Ah!
True.
Tyler Smith, appearance number 19. Again, now Beetlejuice. Now he knows it's possible. He fails on Mole Trace.
Holy.
Oh my god.
It was the final section.
No! He did a Jackson Aaron Haas that one time on the lightning bolts. Oh my god. Last of the Folsoms.
Run.
Insane run for sure. He had the stamina too. Sam Folsom though. Again, Mount Beetlejuice Moltres. He does the same thing.
Dude.
Holy crap! And look at 27. What's that? This can't be 27 appearances. I need to do my freaking math checked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's the mathematic.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 appearances. Because there is nobody with a perfect attendance record. I know that much. Vance Walker, I think, is the closest. He's only missed 1 tournament. James Sanella, meanwhile. Mount Beetlejuice again. See, none of these competitors know that this particular stage is possible. Everyone's going for it before it gets buffed.
Right.
We're going to see our first elimination. And it's going to be at the hands of Evan LaValey. Mount Borealis. No way. Heartbreaker. Eliminates Yannick. Volchik's on the bubble. Venny, unfortunately, your days are numbered, dude.
Nuh-uh. Listen. If I ignore the odds, everything's possible.
Kajihara. Volchik's on the bubble. Kajihara, he's never beaten a cliffhanger, if I recall correctly. Going for Mount Borealis. He fails on arrow jumps. Eliminates Volchik. Puts Bergstrom on the bubble. But hey, you did better than Caleb Bergstrom.
Right.
James.
Also, we're gonna lose our reigning champ.
Oh god, you're right.
On the first half of the course.
Ah! James Burns. Oh! Burns is out of it. He fails Devil Steps.
Devil Steps.
The first
That's all I have to
obstacle.
say, just Devil Steps.
How do you fail Devil Steps? What? I mean, a new personal best, but what?
Oh yeah, I'll give credit's due. It's a new personal best. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not take from that.
Yeah.
But
Evan White. Oh, he finally eliminates Bergstrom, failing on
There
Donkey
you
Teeth.
go. It's Papa Bergie.
Oh god, things are not looking good, Benny. Because look who's running next.
Listen. It's just Jay Lewis.
It's post-nerf Jay Lewis. Running next. Yep, that's Raps. That's Raps. Oh my god, monster.
It's clipped. Alright, well, had a good run.
Benny. Stage 3 for chatters, nothing to scoff at.
Facts.
2 chatters left. Moravsky, I still can't believe he cleared freaking Mount Beetlejuice.
Right.
I still can't believe that. And Gavin will be running next. And Deesh on the bubble. Mount Borealis. He gets the monster climb. If anyone beats this version of Mount Borealis, there's no shot. You have to be a stamina god. Like, you gotta be a stamina god to even get far on the stage. Airtol's on the bubble. Grams is out of it. Kane Lepsack running next! Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Lepsack out on the first obstacle. Well, damn. It's left in the top 10. Majaya Como running next. Mount Beetlejuice. Nail Clipper. Oh, he's just gonna miss out. 32nd. And you gotta be in the top 40 in order to move on. Airtol's out of it. Zoodlebig's on the bubble. Samyant's running next. Mount Beetlejuice. Monster Inverter. Eliminates Zoodlebig. Scheibler on the bubble. Ooh. And look at that. Majaya Como's guaranteed to move on.
Oh, there we go.
Wait. He gets exactly how far he needs to just barely move on.
Clutch King.
That's crazy. Arnstein. Never mind! Another member of the top 10 out of it. Yusuke Morimoto. Mount Borealis. Ooh, the flying S-grabs. Best the Prince. Gonna have to eliminate Scheibler. Kajihara's on the bubble. Damn. Kaidio's guaranteed to move on. It's Moravsky and it's Diol. Oh, God. Vance Walker. Sorry, Vance Walker.
There we go.
Borealis. Oh, Nail Clipper.
Oh.
Is that going to be good enough?
Yes, that will.
Yes. Because we got 3 runners left. Because we lost Miyaoka. Apparently. Freaking Noirel. Kachihara's out of it. Noirel's on the bubble. Meissner running next. And he fails very early on Mount Beetlejuice.
Wow.
And just like that, he is... I was looking at Matthias Noirel, not Joseph Meissner.
Okay, people fail to even do a link turn. It's like, you're not even pumped out on that obstacle.
Yeah, no!
It's...
Ring turn is a 3!
You could literally, like, sloth and put your legs on the obstacle. It's like hands and, like, lower body. I don't know.
Dude.
There's, like, no excuse to go out that soon.
Ring turn is a 3! And normally, there's only obstacles with a difficulty of 7 or higher on these stages. This one's a 3! How are people failing this?
They tried to, like, find a new bait and just, like, do the most dumbest shit and it, like, cost them.
Oh my god. Kai Beckstrand, meanwhile. And he fails the cube!
The cubes!
Oh.
The cubes!
I feel so bad for saying this. I'm imagining his freaking brother Luke just going, oh my god. What are you doing, bro? What is bro doing?
And he's gonna move on thanks to that.
He's...
Lovely.
Luke's move, yeah! Oh, if it wasn't for that fumble from Kai, Luke would have been eliminated.
This is art.
Oh my god, what a clip, dude. I was just digested our last runner. It's either gonna be Hans Hertz or Matthias Noirel. Hans Hertz going for Mount Beetlejuice. He's bested by the Monster Inverter. 1 clear. And it was Joe frickin' Moravsky, which I can't believe was actually a thing. But it was actually a thing. Apparently.
You weren't tweaking.
If it wasn't for that fumble from Kai, Luke Beckstrand would have been eliminated. Oh my god.
And we're down to like half of the top 10.
Oh god, you're right.
Right, this soon.
Oh, at least we have Yusuke and Vance. Oh my god. Monster Inverter, easily the killer of Mount Beetlejuice. Arrow jumps, wow, the killer of Mount Borealis.
Yeah, that's Big shift.
Yeah, he's crazy. Did we not? We didn't lose any Shatters women or debutante. I don't think. Wait, the Vlyasov going to stage 4. We have Folsom.
Yep.
We have Kai Diol, and we have Joe Moravsky. Oh my god. And stage... Mount Beatles are just getting buffed next week. Sure.
Yeah.
These two
Once again.
stages are gonna have 9 freaking obstacles.
Love to see it.
Oh my god. And we're about to move on to stage 4. As you reach the halfway point of this course, this grueling course, you see a floating island in the sky. Way up there rests your next challenge. Stage 4 is New Babylon. It consists of 9 obstacles and is a mixed progression stage. First segment is horizontal, the Library of Babel. First is the Crazy Hill Run from Proto Sasuke. It is rated as a 7. 2 angle platforms with a ring swing to transfer between them. It is from CCNWTC. Whatever the heck that is.
Like a backyard comp. That was pretty cool.
Ah. Okay. Falling Shelves from ANW 12. 3 swinging, essentially swing edge before swing edge. And only 1 reverse grab. Hourglass Drop from ANW 7. Yes. Yes. The configuration is board to trampoline to board for this particular version. Next is, this is directly into Time Bomb. Very difficult obstacle from A&W. 2 cannonballs affixed to rings shaped similar to a kettlebell that must be moved across a series of spinning hooks. Candelabra, a scrapped Proto Sasuke obstacle. 5 wind chimes and 5 ropes attached to an overhead board on the pivot. This is rated as a 10? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I was rated way lower. Lethal, that's rated as a 10. Competitors climb up a tilting devil steps rig. Well, I mean, Lethal Library checks out. That becomes descending devil books once they reach the fulcrum. They then jump from a super tramp to a book slider from the sharp tank. Next is the vertical segment of the Tower of Babel. Super Lumberjack Climb kicks it off. Okay, it's an 8. Okay. A version of the Lumberjack Climb that starts similar to the Spider Flip, requiring the competitors to climb around a 90-degree upwards turn before beginning their ascent. Essentially, Spider Flip into a Lumberjack Climb. The On Guard Ladder Zudon. I'm pretty sure I made it 10 movements this time rather than 12. Or 11. A version of the Salmon Ladder with the On Guard's telescoping bar. It's very difficult. And finally, the Magic Ladder was removed, so the new last obstacle of Stage 4 is the Elevator Climb. And this is the final stage version. 10 meters tall. Competitors use a set of handles to climb directly vertical, sliding in the handles up a track. The handles lock in whenever they are pulled down upon. It is the failable version. But if they do run out of stamina, do they still fail it? I don't know. I mean, we're gonna find out. That's all we can.
I mean, I'd imagine they would.
If someone clears this, they're gonna win $100,000. But if more people end up clearing, I might just lower it to like $75,000. Top 30 move on to the back half of the course. Bottom 10 are out. 2 chatters. 1 debutante, 1 woman. And the last set of eliminations on this stage. Whoever moves on from here moves on to the back half of the course. Starting with Brett Sims. Hourglass Drop. New personal best for sure. Next is Alex Rummer. And he did get here last week. His personal best is the Falling Shelves. See how he does tonight. Oh! New personal best! He gets the Candelabra! 4.5. All right.
Sick.
Yuri Proknin, love to get back to the back half of the course right now. But falling shells, not making that look likely. Owen Deesh, on his first appearance of Omega, might get to the back half of the course. Oh, Lethal Library. Okay, damn. Gil Morantz. Meanwhile, and he... Oh, Lethal Library as well. He might get to the back half of the course in his second appearance. Jesus.
I believe it.
My God, these competitors are popping off right now. Max Gunna. Oh, he clears it. What? Wait, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. I'm not counting that because he did run out of stamina on the elevator climb. And I was worried that would happen on the final stage version. He ran out of stamina 5.02.52 meters, around 5.5 meters up. Does not count as a clear. He does not win the prize money.
Ah, well then.
If you run out of stamina, you do not win the prize money. It does count as a fail. That's why I didn't make it the final stage version instead of just the standalone version. I figured I'd make it the final stage version so I can just see the specific things and just not have it just be like one freaking line. Gotta report that? Yeah. Because it is the unfailable version. And it does happen. Brave Vinica. Never mind. Oh. Riley Hume. Oh, hold on. Oh.
Ah.
Not even a half a meter up on elevator climb.
Yeah.
Charlie Ball. Next. Oop, 3.2 meters. Before he ran out of stamina. Oh, Mr. Burnout could clear this. He could. On guard ladder. Maybe I should switch the on guard ladder and the elevator climb next week. I think that's the move.
Oh, if you want something like tall, so I can make it the pardon me, the double elevator climb.
Yeah, you can also try to, maybe nerf the early obstacles so that way, they're less pumpy, so, get a couple more clears, maybe?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, this stage is not really meant to be cleared, though.
But, yeah.
Again, it's
But, like, some people are just not getting close to clearing, like, here, like...
Yeah.
So...
I think the move would be to switch the elevator climb and the on-guard ladder. Just so people fail in the final obstacle. Meanwhile, Luke Beckstrand. Never mind!
Lovely.
Rough day for the Beckstrands. Clintock. Oh, the on-guard ladder. No immune. What?
It's a tough one.
Sorry, I keep cutting you guys off.
No, you good. You good. That's all I had to say, dude. That's all I had to say.
No immune, you're running next. 4-time semi-finalist, Lethal Library. Shanamian, he could get to the back half of the course in his second appearance, his first attempt on OMEGA³. Can he? No, Hourglass drop. He is in the top. He is in the 11th out of 14. The last debutant, Sergei Devlayasov. Can he get to the back half of the course? No, Hourglass drop. So close. Nagasaki. Oh, wow. Rough run on time bomb. There's been a lot of people going all the way to True Becker. And I believe that could... Oh, by the way, that may do it for the debutants, by the way. Because Devlayasov might not make it. Becker. Never mind.
Oh.
You know who's not making it? Max Prinz. Never mind.
Okay. A bit for a jar right now.
Ban away. Oh, time bomb as well. Wait, 10th out of 19. Might just not be good enough. Yoshi. Oh! He cleared it! He legitimately cleared it!
Yes.
He had enough stamina, too! Let me, I gotta find the
Barely.
BGM.
Oh yeah,
for the-
and okay. Look at the leaderboard. He's in second, even though he didn't run out of stamina.
Yeah, cause
Yeah.
oh my god, he wins $100,000. Should probably find a different BGM for that. Let me get the other BGM. The frickin' cyberspace kill BGM.
Life is
That one.
rarely
Go away and stop! Stop!
Your turn. is-
And then it buffers! Okay, I'll play it if someone else somehow clears. But yeah, Yoshiyuki Yamamoto making the Black Tigers proud, and Yamada included. He wins $100,000, and that's only good enough for second! Ninja Machine! Go home, you're drunk! Jackson Airdos, meanwhile. Ooh, a save on Crazy Hill Run. Oh, he clears with even more stamina! Jackson
There you go,
Airdos wins
nice.
$100,000. Jesus Christ. We have two clear. Were they back to back as well? They were! It was Yoshi and Airdos. Oh my god. We may need to bump this, actually. I don't know. Jesus. Running
That's
next.
for another time.
Here come the Folsoms. Isabella running next. Oh, Lethal Library. 9th out of 22, though. Good enough to move on. Lost the
I would
champ.
imagine.
I think Lewis is still in it, though. We still have a champion. Zach Stolz. Lethal Library. Well, now that the stage is possible. Kai Diol. No, the hourglass drop. Morovsky knows what he has to do. Diol is 60th out of 24. Might not be good enough to move on. It's gonna be close. But Morovsky knows what he has to do. Oh, Birdie, meanwhile. Maybe on guard ladder, the second to last movement. A save and all. Oh, damn. Reynolds. Oh, Lethal Library. Here it is. Morovsky or Diol. Just
Alright.
gotta pass the second border of the hourglass drop to guarantee himself as Chatter's champion. Can he do it? No!
Oof.
He fails on the second one. 19th out of 27. 40.
Wait, did Kageyall fail Hourglass Drop too?
I'm pretty sure they both fail in the same spot on the hourglass drop.
Yeah, it's gonna be a matter of who got there the fastest.
43-31. 43-02.
Damn.
It might be Morovsky. Well, it's gonna be close though.
It's gonna be close.
And if one of them moves on, it may not even matter. Burnett. Never mind. He is in 20th out of 28. Not the spot where you want
Tough.
to be in. Technician Tyler Smith. He might. Yes!
Ooh.
Tyler Smith wins $100,000. I may actually just lower it to 75. Because if this many people are clearing it. Jesus. And again, that's only good enough for second. Oh my god. Ah. Okay, so that's no, not freaking Morovsky. It was Yoshi, Erdos, and Smith.
Yeah. You know, first is the worst, second's the best.
You're still right. Freaking. Oh wait, no, he's second because freaking Jackson Erdos did it. Next good as the third. Sam Folsom. He's essentially the Joe Morovsky of Omega. Especially if he fails on Ho-Oh again. Okay. We're definitely buffing this next week.
Yeah.
The new Babylon's getting buffed. Y'all better watch out. Okay. We have 4 actual clears. Yoshi, Smith, Erdos, and Sam Folsom. My god. We may even have more, actually. Oh my god. This is like Mount Bittercold all over again. Tournament 22.
True.
Sanella. Okay, no. Becker's out of it. We're starting to see eliminations. Vinica's on the bubble. And Sanella's guaranteed to move on.
Oh, wow. I mean, hey, one and done.
Oh my god.
He did his time.
Damn. He served his sentence but committed no crime. LaValle trying to get to the back half of the course. Good enough to move on. Vinica's out of it. Prokton's on the bubble. Damn. Evan White. Never mind. Falling shelves. And Kai Diol is guaranteed, still guaranteed to move on. Wait,
nice.
It's Kai Diol now. So, oh my, it's not gonna be Moravsky eliminated, is it?
Who got there faster? Is like did Moravsky get there fast in Diol?
I don't know. Here comes Jay Lewis.
We'll see.
Oh!
Oh.
Jay Lewis fails on the hourglass drop. Which is, okay, the cutoff is falling shelves.
Drop. It's just
Cutoff is falling shelves. Okay. Backstrands, Luke Backstrand's on the bubble. Rough day for the Backstrand, man. Can't catch a break. Gavin Obi. Oh my god, never mind!
Oh.
Gavin Obi is immediately out of it.
What is happening right now?
Oh my
goodness.
god. What's left of the already decimated top 10? Giacomo. Candelabra. He eliminates Backstrand. It was Moravsky eliminated! Because Kydiel got there faster than Moravsky. But now that freaking...
they're both moving on.
Yeah, because of Gavin Obi.
Well, there you go.
Absolute fumble. Giacomo is moving on in his 15th appearance, by the way. Moravsky is guaranteed to move on. Samiak's running next. Eliminates Max Prinz. Shanamian's on the bubble. Yusuke, I'm worried about Yusuke now.
Yeah, I was literally about to mention.
Oh no. What does this entail for Yusuke? No!
Oh, you jinxed it! You jinxed him!
No! Damn it! Oh! About as bad as it could possibly get!
I'll be frank, Crazy Hill Run is a ridiculous start. All these obstacles are pretty much ridiculous.
Yeah.
But my god, this is not to say we weren't expecting more.
Yusuke, no!
Still a shocker.
No, bro. Anyway, Vance Walker. Oh no. Okay, Lethal Library.
There you go.
Oh,
Said,
I want this man to
with,
get to
fear in your
stage
voice.
7 at least once in this era. He's failed on 6.11 twice, I think. Multiple times.
Right.
Shanamian's out of it. Adam Burnett's guaranteed to move on. We lost Obi and Yusuke in a few runs.
Just like that.
Just bah! Bah!
I try to snap it and then pick it up.
Shanamian's out of it. Sims on the bubble. It's either gonna be Brett Sims or Hans Hertz. And it's gonna be Hans Hertz. Oh my days.
There we go.
Oh my god. We're down to our top 30. Killer of the Stage, Hourglass Drop, and Lethal Library in a tie. We still have our two chatters. Kaidi old Joe Moravsky. Oh boy. 4 of the top 10 left. Isabella Folsom still in it. Our debutante's going to the back half of the course.
Just barely by his eyebrows.
With Sublime Assault. By the skin of his teeth,
He's a
bro.
fighter. He's a fighter.
Oh my god. He, by the skin of his teeth, is going to stage 5 in his debut appearance. Ah! Oh my, he is a Super Ninja Grand Finalist, so it does check out. But my god. Running first is number 3. Going into the back half of the course, Alex Rama, in 4 appearances, has made it to the back half of the course.
Nice.
Speaking of which, we move on to the back half of the course. Finally. Turns out, at the summit of New Babylon was a portal. Anyone who enters it is taken to an unknown region of space. At first glance, it seems to be just a bunch of floating rocks and boulders. Unbeknownst to the 30 that remain, however, this is where the back half of the course begins. Stage 5 is the newly overhauled asteroid belt. It consists of 6 obstacles and is a rock climbing stage. First is the circle climbing from Sasuke. I have to use my brain here for a second.
Off a bit.
It is a horizontal wall traverse with circular protrusions for the competitor's hands and feet. This is a 6? That's news to me.
Be surprised.
I thought it was like a 3. Dino Wall from Muso, a new obstacle. This is circle climbing directly into Dino Wall, a bouldering wall that starts with the competitor running across 3 blocks to a large circular hole and ends with a huge upward dino. Directly into steep ceiling. With 2 E's, 1 P, Caleb.
Oh, I just peeped that.
A sloped rock wall similar to hang climbing that the competitor must traverse horizontally, similar first seen from Ninja Israel. First rest point, then rock problem from WNL. A rock problem on the other side of the flat wall. This is a 10. We might have a problem. No, it's not rock problem. It's mountain cross directly into rock problem. From Sasuke Nitro, or Irish Warrior. Competitors dino across a series of 8 objects affixed to a wall, directly into the already explained rock problem. And of course, the magic wall. From Kunoichi, Muso Kabe, or Muso Heki. I don't remember exact Japanese meaning. A rock wall in a tall rectangular prism that requires the competitor to cross to the backside to climb up a face that tilts backwards. 5 rock faces, the 4th of which is inverted. 2 chatters, 1 woman, 1 debutante. Last week's clear rate. 30 in stage 5, 7 in stage 6, 3 in stage 7, 0 in the final. If you clear, you clear. If you don't, you don't. You're out. This is what it all comes down to. The 30 that remain now face off against the newly overhauled asteroid belt. Running first, Alex Rama. Dino Wall takes its first victim.
Showing the horse's brutality.
It is tough. Nolan Deesh running next. First time getting to the back half of the course. And he is going to stage 6!
Oh!
Nolan Deesh, of all people!
Right, swinging from the heels.
Look at that. Running next, though, Gil Morantz. 2 appearances made to the back half of the course. How much farther can he get?
Train going.
Rock problem. We are 1 for 3 so far. Max Gunna, he's been here before. He was bested by 5.5, which is currently rock problem. I don't think that was the case in Omega last week. It was rock. Okay. Gunna. Yes! He's going to stage 6.
All right.
Riley Hume trying to do it as well. Bested by the magic wall. He won't even reach it this time. Charlie Ball running next. Ooh, yes!
Okay.
50-50 clear rate. Still. Mr. Burnout, Jared Boyd, he was also bested by the magic wall last week. Can he do it this time around? Yes!
There we go. All right.
Jared Boyd's moving on. McClintock, also bested by the magic wall.
Can we keep the? Can he reverse fate once again? Can we keep the train going?
Can he? Yes!
All right.
5 for 8. Noah Munier. He's done it before. He's a 4-time semifinalist. He's done it once in Omega-3. Can he do it? He reached stage 6 again. No, the rock problem. It is a 10. So it is to be expected that some people are going to fail it. Last debutant, Ryosuke Miyaoka. In his debut appearance, he's made it to the back half of the course. Gave me 1-for-1 on the newly overhauled asteroid belt. Oh, the mountain situation. Damn. He got to the halfway point. That is very impressive. But,
Yeah.
unfortunately, that does it for the debutants. Shunsuke Nagasaki hasn't been here in some time. He's never faced anything like the asteroid belt. Magic Wall takes its next victim. Cody Benaway. He's beaten the stage before. This is his 8th appearance. He'll do it again tonight. Mountain Cross! One of the new obstacles. Last week, Yoshiyuki Yamamoto was bested by the hang climbing. That is no longer an obstacle on this course. In order for a new personal best, he's got to beat steep ceiling and get to the first rest point. Can he? No! Dino Wall. And the run across the blocks is what he fails. Erdos. Trying to reach stage 6 for the 10th time in his career. Dino Wall!
Oh!
Oh, God. We just lost our finalist.
Yeah.
Here come the Folsoms, or what's left of them. Isabella Folsom. Barmurd is watching on. Dino Wall takes another victim.
My goodness, wow.
And that'll do it for the women.
Happened just like that, just one subtle misstep.
In the blink of an eye. Zach Stoles running next. Avenges the last few who failed on Dino Wall and moves on to stage 6, making it 6 for 16. And now...
This is also his first time getting to the back half, too.
Oh, yeah.
It is? Yeah, Zach Stoles. Oh, you're right! It's his first time clearing stage 5! Yes!
Hey.
Finally, dude. It only took 13 appearances. And now, chatters, this is what it comes down to. Kai Diol, then a few runs later, Joe Moravsky. One of these two is going to be your new chatters champion. Will it be decided on stage 5? Let me, do the thing up there. First up, Kai Diol. He was bested by the Magic Wall a few weeks ago. Can he best it this time? Oh, the rock problem. So close. It is rated as a 10. But Joe Moravsky knows what he has to do. He's just got to beat rock problem to become your new Chatters champion.
Easier said than done.
It's by no means an easy feat. Tom Alberti running next. A save on Dino Wall, but Mountain Cross takes him out of it.
And Kai Dios your Chatters champion. Kai Dios Chatter champion.
That was Alberti.
Wait. Oh,
That was
oh,
not
was-
Moravsky.
late.
He's the one after Reynolds. I checked. Speaking of which, former finalist in Omega-2, Asa Reynolds. He was bested by the Magic Wall a few weeks ago, like many others, especially in terms of those who've been here tonight. Can he best it tonight? No, Dino Wall.
Oh, wow. Asa Lashesa couldn't do a throw. That's
Damn.
something.
That is actually sad. And again, he's bested by the asteroid belt. Not 5.6, but 5.2, I think. Moravsky. Just got to beat the rock problem to become your new Chatters champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout and new Chatters champion is Kai Diol.
Woo!
Moravsky didn't even get close. And this is freaking Kai Diol is a 2-time last Chatter standing and a 2-time Chatters champion. And that, unfortunately, will do it for the Chatters. Adam Burnett running next. Mountain Cross. Not many clears so far. That's 0-. Whoops. Tyler Smith. Oh my god. Seeing a lot of green nameplates here. He was bested by 5.4. And it was the Devil Roof. But now, he's just got to beat Mountain Cross for a new personal best. Can he? No! Dino Wall! Taking so many heads! Sam Folsom. You think he can clear this, right? Yes, he can! 7 for 23.
Had me concerned for a moment.
Sanella running next. He is in the top 20 for a reason. 8 for 24. I think the most we can have is 14. We're gonna need a miracle for that, though.
I'd love to see double digits.
LaValle. No! Dino Wall.
It's gonna be delayed for now.
Yeah. Jay Lewis. Surely. No! Mountain Cross! And we are down 2 champs.
Another athlete known for his varlaches going out on a throw. On one of the
throw.
obstacles you have to throw.
He threw on a throw! Majai Como. What's left of trying to keep what's left of the top 10 alive. No, the Mountain Cross again! Samiyach! Surely he can do it, right? Yes! 9! We're 1 away from double digits! Vance Walker, come on, dude. Surely! Surely! Yes!
There we go.
We're finally at double digits! Freaking finally, dude. And our last runner on stage 5, Hans Hertz. It's best in my Mountain Cross. We're down to 10. 1 for 3 clear rate. Oh, Deesh, Gunna, Ball, Boyd, McClintock, Scholes, Sam Folsom, Sanella, Samiyach, Walker. These are your top 10. They will all be coming back next week. The question is, in what order? We're going to find out potentially in moments as we move on to stage 6. No more debutantes, no more chatters, no more women left. It's all up to the boys as we move on to stage 6. Oh, this is where things get crazy. Here we go. Intros. There we go. And here we go. 3 stages remaining. We have now entered interstellar space. As our destination draws closer, however, the stars around us appear to be stretching. And rather than looking like lines, they seem to look like, rather than look like little dots, they seem to look like lines, almost as if we're approaching light speed. Stage 6 is FTL, Forlorn Twinkling Lights. It has also been overhauled. It consists of 11 obstacles, and it's divided into 2 segments. First, a new addition is Greased Lightning. And if I recall correctly, this is a... No, it's not a balanced obstacle. Well, competitors hold 2 handles as they ride a short rope down a trap with 2 drops from AEW. Next, moving from red shift to blue shift, which is the time segment, is Jawbreaker, which is the national finals version of loser version. Competitors hub a bar into locking cradles at 45-degree angle, repeating that movement a total of 3 times. Ultimate Frisbee is next, also from red shift, moved into blue shift. Competitors build up momentum while standing on a swinging pendulum, then jump to the first of 2 spinning discs and lachey across from the WNL. The only unchanged obstacle in blue shift is Earth from Super Rider, but this version, no bike is required. There is a giant ball that you're walking on, and you have to maintain your balance as you walk to the other side of a track, I guess. It is rated as an 8, it's taken many heads. A large ball of the competitors right across the top to reach the finish platform. Okay. Finally, another new obstacle in Monster Box 23 from Muso. A trampoline jump over a 23-box Monster Box. Since this uses a trampoline instead of a springboard as the original Monster Box did, this is much easier. Time limit is 110 seconds. And then we move on to Redshift, the untimed segment. First is Minefield, a classic obstacle from A&W, a variety of cones and cannonballs of different sizes, directly into the Sleepy Sidewinder. From the Sharp Tank, the Sasuke 39 Sidewinder with a spinning wall of pipe dream before it. It is a 10 now. It is very difficult. Over, under. Used to be 6.11, is now 6.8. Competitors lashane to a bar which either tips forward if enough weight is put on it, or backward, which affects the difficulty of the lashane to the next bar, invented by Kevin Brecky and used in A&W. Nice paint job, thanks. From the WNL, competitors lashane between sideways rotating boards using the affixed handles. Pinsporter. From, I believe, Muso. Air Surfer, where the handholds are vertical limit ledges. And there's only one very small hop in the middle compared to the usual Air Surfer. And finally, another new addition in the Lightning Bolts. Dismount version from Proto Sasuke. Competitors hop a bar through tilting cradles. Competitors hop the bar from the front to the back of the cradle, tilting the cradle down and allowing the competitor to jump to the next cradle. It also contains a pipe slider style dismount. It is another 10. It's very difficult. And that is your new Stage 6. So with that in mind, that is the wrong BGM. I need to move that over there. As we kick off Stage 6, 10 remain. How many, if any, will move on to the last quarter of this course? First to run tonight.
Stop cleaning. My afro is actually like blocking the obstacle name, so like no lean.
No, you're good, you're good. Nolan Deesh running first. First time getting to the back half of the course, if I recall correctly. His first time getting to Stage 6. Alley Fair on FTL. Jawbreaker.
Ooh.
Just like that. 9 remain. Max Gunna. Ooh. Oh, okay. Might need to,
Yeah, you are definitely gonna need to do that.
cut that time down. That is a massive oversight on my part. But regardless, Gunna moves on to Redshift. He's been to Stage 6 twice before tonight. Will the third time be the charm? Will he become a semi-finalist for the first time in his career on Omega? Redshift. Minefield, right, Sleepy Sidewinder. It is a 10. There are 4 pillars he must traverse through. He's got it down, though, saving on the 4th. Over, under. Ooh. Nice paint job, but the Pinsporter takes its next victim in Max Gunna, denies him a shot at the penultimate stage of this course. Oh, so close.
Pinsporter is like fucking brutal.
Yeah. If anyone knows what that's like, he's running later on. Vance. He was bested by 6.11 twice. He's not running yet. Running next is Charlie Ball. Actually, Vance is the last runner. Only 2 of the top 10 left. Charlie Ball next. All he's got to do to get a new PB is beat Grease Lightning. It is rated as a 4, though. Can't handle it. He's got a new personal best.
There we go.
But he fails on Earth. We are down to 7. Mr. Burnout, Jared Boyd, gets here for the first time in this era, trying to become a 2-time semifinalist. It's got to be FTL, though, starting with Blue Shift. Never faced this before. Yeah, I gotta lower that time for sure. 40 seconds is ridiculous. Might as well make that another untimed section.
Yeah, it's practically free, but hey.
Yeah, no. Redshift, though. Jared Boyd. You'd think he would do very well in this. Saving on that first pillar, though. He's called Mr. Burnout for a reason. Nice paint job! takes its first victim in Jera Boyd. Down to 6. Folks, we may have a stage 6 wipeout. Things are looking grim. Jake McClintock.
Jake McClintock turned that around.
Maybe one of our best chances to do so. Just never face FTL, though. Starting with Blue Shift. He fails on Earth. We're down to 5. All the way to number 64. He's never even been to this stage before. Zach Stoles. I believe one of, if not the last remaining rep of Australia, faces FTL. Stage 6 for the first time in his career, and it ends just as quickly. We are down to 4. Ladies and gentlemen, here come the Folsoms. Or what's left of it. Or them. Sam Folsom. He easily reaches Redshift. He may have a shot at revenge against Stage 7. But in order to do that, he's got to beat Redshift. He's done it before. But this is this stage has been completely overhauled. Got Sleepy Sidewinder. Over-unders down. Saving on the first handlebars of nice paint job. Lightning bolts.
Come on now.
Come on, Sam. We will not have a stage 6 wipeout. Yes.
Whew.
Thank God, dude. Sam Folsom is now a 5-time semifinalist. More importantly, he has another shot at revenge against the Afterlife. Stage 7, it may be all by his lonesome, for all we know. Still got a few runners left to go. We're down to at least 4. James, of all people. James Sanella. Any stats on this dude, by the way? Well, he is in the top 20.
Yeah. But, off the top of my head, dude, I'm drawing a blank right now.
Oh, okay. According to this, he is a 2025 WNL Northeast Regional Champion.
Right.
Very impressive.
I don't know about regions for like regional comps. I'm not gonna lie.
No, you're good. You're
So I
good.
wouldn't have got that, but you know.
You're completely good.
But dude is like fucking stacked
He is in the top 20 for a reason.
for good reason.
See if he can prove himself on FTL.
Can his expertise show here?
Oh, he breezes through Blue Shift.
Right.
His 4th appearance on Omega. He's 1 for 1 on stage 5. Can he be 1 for 1 on stage 6? All he's got to do is beat Redshift, and he will be our newest semifinalist. He will not Sleepy Sidewinder. And again, the most we can have is 3. Neither of which have been stage 7 in this era. Oh, things are looking grim. We're down to 3. And it's 25th appearance. Ninja Warrior Israel, I think it is. Its youngest champion, Snior Samyat. Its 25th appearance. Can he become a 5-time semifinalist? Never done it in this era. He's never gone past Blue Shift. He has a good chance tonight. Come on, Samyat. Saving on Grease Lightning. He's going to Redshift.
Right.
He's got a new personal best in this era. He's never faced Redshift before, though. He's a 4-time semifinalist. He's going to try to make it 5 tonight. All he's got to do now is beat the newly overhauled Redshift.
Dominic has been like one of the more consistent athletes on Omega, but I think it's time for break new ground.
He's very
Good
consistent.
thus far.
Can he maintain that consistency for a few more obstacles? Got pinch border. Lightning bolts. A few more jumps. Samyat! It's going to stage 7 and stage 7 he saves on the dismount. Samyat finally is a semi-finalist in this era. He is a 5-time semifinalist, and he's done it in his 25th appearance. Oh, my days. Okay, but if there's anyone that I'm really hoping reaches the semifinals tonight, is this next runner. Last runner of Stage 6. Let me get the Stage 5 clears. By the way, I completely forgot to do that. He has been bested by 6.11 twice. He's 0 for 2 on over-under.
Nope.
He's been moved back.
Nope. Yep.
And if anything, this stage has been buffed. But I'm really rooting for this man to get to Stage 7 tonight. 5-time semifinalist, Texas Ninja Vance Walker. Get to Stage 7 tonight, Blue Shift. Saving on Jawbreaker. He's going to Red Shift. Come on, dude. Surely he doesn't fail 6.11 again.
I want to see the clear rate get matched.
Come on! Oh, dude. Vance Walker is just Red Shift away from Stage 7. Minefield. Done. Sleepy Sidewinder. No! Denied again by Red Shift, and we are down to just 2. We've somehow managed to lower the bar even more. Sam Folsom. Sr. Samyans. The only 2 left. We gotta nerf Stage 5, dude. Like, I get it's a chaotic stage, but having these low clear rates consistently is not, it's not great. Oh, God. And normally in Space Elevator, we have a clear rate way higher than that. Tends to be around 50-50. Oh, God. But yeah, we're down to 2. As we move on to the last quarter of this course, this is where shit hits the fan. Running first is Sam Folsom. Oh my God, Sam Folsom failed the last jump of this stage a few weeks ago, and now he has another shot at it tonight. That's what it all comes down to, folks. Here we go. Getting the intros ready. We didn't have a Stage 6 wipeout, but we got very close. Here we go.
Oh, man.
2 stages remain. This is where things get crazy. Normally at this point, there is an Afterlife themed stage, and that's no different this time around. But it's normally a split decision upper body gauntlet. In this new universe, though, the realms of the Afterlife have merged. So now, instead of having a choice of 1 or 2 upper body stages, now you must face them both. Stage 7 is Amalgamated Afterlife. It consists of 12 obstacles and is the most difficult upper body gauntlet in Ninja Machine's history, to my knowledge. First is Devil Books, directly into the Doorknob Delta, a mashup of the Rumbling Dice and the Doorknob Grasper. First split decision between Big Red, difficult cliffhanger with multiple crazy jumps, or Vertical Limit EX with a backwards transition. Hell's Gate, brutal twist on the floating monkey bars, Dragon Back, and there is a rest point that is a visual error between Dragon Back and 7 Circles of Hell. Ring toss, sky hooks, ring jump, and final ring consecutively. Once you're done with all that, then you gotta face Utopia, the Heaven theme segment, Hell theme segment, and a Heaven theme segment. Ferrex sky hooks directly into the Upwinder. Second split decision is between Cliffhanger Odyssey, rounded ledges, dropping ledges, slanted ledges, you name it, it's got it, and the Altitude Limit from Proto Sasuke. 3 ledges with multiple vertical transitions. Flying Bar Triple Deluxe is a mix of Noah's Ark, the Northeast Regional Flying Bar, and the Bear Trap. Flying Bar Island of the I-Beams is a mix of the I-Beam Flip and the Hinge. And finally, Sam Folsom failed at the last jump of it a few weeks ago, Ho-Oh a super belt version of the Kaleidoscope with 7 sets of progressively thinner ledges, the last of which is a sloper grab. It requires a cross grip. Whoops, it was only bested a few times in Omega's history. With this at the end of an absolutely diabolical Stage 7, which has only been bested once. It isn't looking likely that we'll have a final at all tonight. But we've seen miracles happen before. The question is, what happened tonight? 2 athletes remain. They now face the amalgamated afterlife. First of which has been in this position before. In fact, he failed the last jump of this stage a few weeks ago, that damn cross grab on Ho-Oh. Last of the barn burners, Sam Folsom. Our penultimate run of the night, unless one of these two somehow reaches the final. Both of these two have been last men standing before. One of them will be your last man standing tonight. That is an ad. Of all times now. Thank you.
Yep.
Alright. Here we go. Stage 7. Ladies and gentlemen, here come the Folsoms! Dystopia. Devil Books. We have seen someone fail on, I believe, doorknob Delta. I don't recall. Sam Folsom's making his way through right now. He's now a 5-time semi-finalist. He's never reached the final, though. He was 1 jump short of it a few weeks ago. Reaching that first split decision. What is he gonna go for? Big Red. First crazy jump. There are 2 of them. Got it. Second jump. Coming up right now. Can he get to the back half of Dystopia again? Yes! Hell's Gate. This is a brutal twist on the floating monkey bars. It is from Sasuke Nitro.
It's so pumpy, dude.
Hell's Gate. Not that ascent. We saw Hans Hertz fail here last week. Miyaoka failed on the descent. Sam Folsom. Can he handle it? Yes! Dragon Back.
No problem.
We saw, here's the thing though, we saw Yusuke fail this a few weeks ago. Saving on that second upward movement. 7 circles of hell. Sam Folsom. We know he can handle this stage. He got to the last jump a few weeks ago. The only thing that stopped him was that cross grab at the end of Ho-Oh. And this time he knows what he's up
the
to.
resiliency this early is kind of scary, we'll admit.
That's true.
But at the same time, Folsom does have that, you know, pure brute strength.
He's gonna need all the brute strength he can get here. Making his way through the ring jump segment now. God, I'm always nervous by this point in the podcast.
Can't blame you whatsoever.
Going for that dismount. Not dismount, going for final ring now. Going through that track. Going for the dismount.
Come on.
Can he get to the back half? Yes! Sam
All right.
Folsom has reached Utopia. Oh boy. For the second time, Sam Folsom has reached the back half of Stage 7. Oh my god, it could. He could. I mean, he could. It is doable. Jackson Airdos proved that. But Sam Folsom. If anyone's capable of doing it, it's him. He's conquered the highway to hell. Now all that remains is the stairway to heaven. Utopia.
Folsom has already cemented himself into the podium, but you know he wants revenge of Ho. You know that last cross-arm sloper has been keeping him up at night.
For the last 7 days. Got Ferric skyhooks down. This is directly into the upwinder. There are 4 pillars. We know he can handle this. 3rd pillar now. great on stamina. This is a combo stage. So the competitors do get a chance to regain their stamina. Cliffhanger Odyssey. He went for both of the cliffhangers. Got that big reach up. Dropping ledges. He's got it.
The more Folsom progresses, the more the ledges get thinner. At one point, it gets literally just a bit past your first knuckle.
Rounded ledges. They can handle those shocks on the dropping ledges, but the rounded ledges, passing this point, getting to this point is no easy feat. No!
Oh.
The rounded ledges, the last of the rounded ledges, takes out the last of the barn burners, and we are down to just one. Sam Folsom, I figured, would be the best chance we have of a final tonight. He is 0 for 2 on Utopia. And this next one does not have a BGM, but he is the last remaining member of the top 10. Ninja Warrior Israel's youngest ever champion, Senior Samyat. In his 25th appearance, he becomes a 5-time semifinalist, but you know he wants more.
Absolutely.
You know he wants a revenge against the Phoenix. He was bested by it, if you remember, all the way back in OMEGA1. All the way back, I believe, in Tournament 6 or Tournament 7. I can't remember. I think it was 6. I will check. We're on the tail end of OMEGA1. It was Tournament 6. He was bested by Ho-Oh. He failed on yellow. But since then, he's made up to this point. He's now in his 25th appearance. He's now a 5-time semifinalist, a very consistent competitor, but can he handle Amalgamated Afterlife? Dystopia first. If he fails at any point, it is over. In order to become your last man standing for tonight, he must pass the 4th rounded ledge of the Cliffhanger Odyssey or pass the altitude limit, or at least Sam Folsom for the 2nd time in 3 weeks. Doorknob Delta.
The last man in the top 10, sole representative of Israel, and the last of the 100 the competitor field. You can't imagine the pressure surmounting as he progresses through the course at this moment.
Absolutely. He's going for Big Red. That first jump.
Got it. High reaches, a lot of big drops. There's no issue for Samyat.
Saving on that leftward move.
As I said that.
Second jump.
Nearly choked there.
Yes. Hell's Gate. We've seen multiple tournaments end on this obstacle. This obstacle ended the tournament last week, when both Hans Hertz and Ryosuke Miyaoka failed it consecutively. Samyat going for the descent. Our last hope for a final. Our last hope to keep this tournament alive. He's on the dragon back. Can't get comfy with this one. Yusuke failed this a few weeks ago and ended that tournament. But not Samyat. He's on the 7 circles of hell. Ring toss. Looking great on stamina. And yes, there is a rest point between Dragonback and SCOH. I keep forgetting to remove that plus next to 7.5. Skyhooks. Nothing this man can't handle. Ring jump, however, is going to take a lot more stamina out of him. It is a lot longer of an obstacle. I'm nervous. 7 circles of hell. Going for final ring. Can we have both competitors reach Utopia after none of them reached it last week? Samyat's going for the dismount on final ring. Yes! Oh my god! Samyat has reached Utopia. Both competitors tonight have reached it. In his first attempt on stage 7 in this era, he makes it all the way to the back half. But he's not done. You know he's not done. he goes farther than Sam, it'll be his best result since Tournament 6.
Now, both these competitors have had to deal with the Phoenix before, but I would think it would be wrong to say that, Samyak wants it more. It's been a whole entire era since he's last attempted Ho.
Oh, you gotta believe it's so much. He's been thinking about that freaking obstacle, yellow in particular, ever since that Tournament 6 all those weeks ago. And now, 22 weeks later, not to be confused with the movie of the same name. He has a shot at revenge, potentially against the Phoenix. Utopia. I'm not going to delay this any more than I already have. And he fails at the first jump of the Ferric Skyhooks. Sam Folsom is your last man standing for the second time in 3 weeks. And it ends on Utopia. Samyak denied a shot at revenge against the Phoenix. This back half is getting nerfed for sure by next week. Because, my God, an absolute victory for the Phoenix. Let's have a look at tonight's leaderboard. Josiah Papel just missing out on stage 2. D. Render just missing out on stage 3.
Tough.
Venny, you were 47th. You're in the top 50.
Hey.
Matthias Noirel just missing out on stage 4. Yusuke was number 40. My God. Joe Moravsky. No, Kai Diol is your last shatter standing. Sotake Devlayasov is your best debutant. And I believe Isabella Folsom's your last woman standing. Top 10 tonight. Nolan Deesh, Zach Stoles, Charlie Ball, Jake McClintock, James Sinella, Vance Walker's in the top 5 again. Jarrah Boyd, Max Gunna, Snor Samyak, and by 2 obstacles, the last man standing is Sam Folsom. Until next time, for Donovan Lusher and Venny Kins on commentary for Radium and Stats, this has been Caleb Cold Cloud and OMEGA³ Upper Limit. Fare thee well.
Thank you.